Hello everyone. Today we are at Centre Place Shopping Centre in Hamilton, and here is a tour of all of the lifts that are here. Now, this does not include the lifts up to Hoyt Cinema, as those lifts are only platform lifts, so I think we can probably give those lifts a miss. But anyway, Centre Place, for those of you who don't know, is a large shopping centre in Hamilton CBD, and there is quite a few different sets of lifts here for us to look at. So we're going to begin first of all in the car park, with the lifts in the car park, and these lifts are some 1960s or 1970s Otis lifts which have been modernised. They first of all had a button replacement where the buttons were replaced with black Dewhurst buttons, and since then these lifts have had a more heavier modernisation done by Otis using vandal resistant concave. We'll start first of all by taking a look at the lifts before modernisation. These are the lifts. Centre Place car park. Security guard there, but he didn't see me. These are Otis lifts that have been modernised. Back to one. Rather basic, grotty car park cab, but yeah. I ain't seen you took it down, so that's good. Can't really see it. They actually stopped a bit short to the floor there, but yeah. Well, there it goes. And that's it. And now let's look at what the lifts are like today.
Going up to AB, going down.
These are some lifts at Centre Place in Hamilton. They're old Otis lifts which have been modernised by Otis. You can see there where the original floor indicator used to be. Where are we going? Oh yep, we're going up now. 750 kgs or 11 persons. It's very smooth, it kind of feels like we're not moving.
AB, going down.
Oh, there's a beep and call button out here. Go to ground this time. Vandal resistant. I think these lifts may have been modernised since I last filmed them, because the last time I filmed them pretty sure they had the old style black Dewhurst fixtures. It's a nice cab in here though, but I could be wrong, maybe that was a different set of lifts. Here we are at ground.
Ground floor, going up.
Just go to level 1 now so we can ride these for a bit. Right, here we are at level 1.
1 AB.
Now I'm going to send this one up. We'll try and call the other lift. Yep, these are the same lifts that I filmed last time, which have been modernised. They got beep and call buttons here as well. These are interesting floor indicators though. Right. Looks like this one's coming down. See that? It beeps. Yep, here's this lift. You can tell that Otis because I got V key. Again, the inside buttons don't beep, it's just the outside ones that do. It's a different picture in this lift though. Now I'll just go to ground now. Yep, down we go. Must be quite a late modernisation, as when I filmed these lifts 5 years ago they were still original, and so yeah, I don't think many recent Otis mods have used concave. Going down?
Yeah.
Ground?
Bottom, thank you. Yeah, ground. Thank you.
Ground floor.
After you guys.
Thank you.
Just cut the camera in. And now to the next lift, which is the lift up to the centre management offices. This lift is a Fiat hydraulic lift. I think this lift is from either the 1970s or the 1980s, but I'm not 100% sure. But anyway, let's ride it. Turns out there's a lift in here up to centre management. This lift is a Fiat hydraulic lift. Well, now we're going up. Level 2 must be locked. 13 person, 920 kgs, maintained by Schindler. Right, we can go to basement. Right. Here's the telephone. It's an old looking phone. Don't know what year this lift is from. I have a feeling it's from the 80s though. There's no floor indicator though. Okay, you've got arrows out there and your call button. Is that off? Right, now I'll just go back to ground again. Yeah, I do find Fiat lifts quite nice actually. Oh, there's the floor indicator there, but it obviously doesn't work very well. There it goes. And that's it. Okay, so moving on to what I would consider to be the best lifts in the whole shopping centre. And these are the lifts up to the office tower above the shopping centre. And these lifts are some really awesome 1980s Otis Lexan high-speed traction lifts. But they're not just really awesome 1980s Otis Lexan high-speed traction lifts. They are really awesome 1980s Otis high-speed Lexan traction lifts with touch-sensitive buttons. Now, this building is due to be converted into a hotel at some point, so these lifts' days could be numbered yet. But anyway, let's take a look at these epic lifts whilst we still can. These are the lifts that I'm most excited for. Touch sensitive. Yeah, it's this one over here. These are the lifts at Hamilton's tallest building inside Centre Place. 15's locked, we can only go as high as 13. Epic. Look at the floor indicator going up. Gosh, these are quick. These are 80s Lexans, I think. You're up at level 13. Thank you T3224 for the spoiler on these lifts. I've got quite a nice carpeted cab. It's a bit of a taste of the blue lifts at Wellington Hospital, which are in the process of being replaced with brand new Schindler 7000s. Just take these for one more ride. I've got a panel over that side too. You're up at level 13 again. Now we'll just take these back to basement 2 and we'll try and get in one of the other cars. There's another panel over here for disabled access. 16 persons at 1,125 kilos. Ground floor. Basement. That is cool. Just verify that we can call them first. Yep, we can. So I'll send that up to go 12. I'll try and catch one of the other lifts. Replacement of these lifts might be happening at some point because the building is being converted into a hotel. Look at those lanterns. Right. No, 14, 15 a lot. We can only go to 13. Look at that. Isn't that cool? The lighting's not as good in this one, but sadly. Here we are up at level 13. Barely touch it. Look at that, the buttons are actually flickering slightly. So again, it's got the same cab as the other lift that we just went in. We are back at basement 2. Now we'll send this one up as well and we'll try and get another one. So there it goes. Yep, it's this one over here. Whoa, that one's off level. So again, only to 13. Just that floor indicator going up again. I might be the only person out of all of us lift filmers in New Zealand who's lucky enough to document these lifts before this building does get turned into a hotel. So yeah, take it down again. That looks like a Lexan alarm fixture. Yeah, same on that side too. Now back down at basement 2. And lastly, we'll just go back to ground now. Yep, there we are back at ground. There it goes. And that's it. And now, the next lift is unfortunately one that we cannot ride. This lift is an Otis Lexan hydraulic goods lift, which goes between the ground shopping level and the first floor. Unfortunately, this lift is right out in the open though, so it would be near to impossible to ride it without being caught. So yeah, I unfortunately just couldn't risk this one. So anyway, moving on to the Lido Cinema, and there is a lift in here that we can ride, and this lift is another Otis Lexan hydraulic lift from either the 1970s or 1980s, and this lift goes between the ground floor and the cinema area on level 1. So yeah, let's ride it. This is the lift to the Lido Cinema at Centre Place in Hamilton. It's an Otis Lexan hydraulic lift. This lift I have filmed before previously. "16 persons or 1,125 kgs. There's the telephone in there. There's the look at the cab. We are back down at ground again. There it goes. And that's it. And now to the lift in Farmers. This lift is your pretty standard Otis Gen 2 Asian style MRL lift. This lift just goes between the 2 levels of Farmers, which is ground floor and first floor. Let's ride it. This is the lift at Farmers and Centre Place Shopping Centre in Hamilton. It's an Otis Gen 2 MRL. Rather basic cab, but yeah. 1,350 kgs for 18 persons. Red illumination for 1 and green illumination for ground. I'll just take it back to ground again. That's interesting. Has the ability to cancel calls. Right, well, here we are back down at ground. That's it. And now to the last lifts on our tour, which these are the lifts outside Centre Place which go down to the Garden Place car park. Now, I'm not sure what was here originally, but these lifts look like they've replaced older lifts. Anyway, so the current lifts, we've got 2 sets of Schindler 5500 MRL lifts with Dewhurst buttons, and these lifts just go down to the underground car park. So yeah, let's ride them.
No, someone's already called them and buggered off. What sort of lifts are these? They look like Schindler 5500s. Yeah, I think they are. There's another set of lifts at Centre Place. These are some, well, they're actually in the Garden Place car park to be precise, but yeah, these are a set of 2019 Schindler 5500 MRLs with Dewhurst fixtures. You can partially see why they went for Dewhurst though, because these are in a car park after all. (1,350 kgs or 18 persons). Hang on a second. Huh. These lifts have the ability to cancel calls. Right. We are back down at -1. Now let's send that lift up. We'll just verify that we can call it first. Yep, we can. So up that one goes. We'll ride the other one back up. Red Dewhurst. We are back down at -1. We're on -1, sorry. Yep, same as the other lift. Right. I think that's us. There it goes. And that's it.